Hey, what's poppin'? It's your boy Jay. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? I feel terrific. And yes, it's an ExJw video. You know what to do. Anytime you see an ExJw video, you hit the like button and you leave a comment to help the YouTube algorithm show it to as many people as possible. And if you're new to the channel, your eyelids look incredible. Look at that, boy. You ain't never got no eyelid compliment. Are you kidding me? I just changed your life. You get to go around knowing that your eyelids look good, and you probably ain't gonna never get that compliment again. You can't tell me they ain't worth a subscription to this channel. So go ahead and subscribe, and let's get to the video. Yes, today I want to talk to you guys about perspective. You know what I mean? You see, the thing is that I've learned recently as I get older in the world, especially for somebody who spent so much time in the Jehovah Witness organization, your perspective, no matter how educated you are, no matter how much you've seen, no matter how much life you lived or haven't lived, your perspective is always limited. And I think we all need to know that. We all need to pay attention to that. We all need to acknowledge that because it's literally a cheat code in life. You do not have enough perspective to really comment on a whole lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, for example, me, never had a kid before. I don't even know what it feels like to push a kid out or hold a kid inside my body. So I don't think I have the correct perspective to tell women on how they should behave while pregnant or anything to do with their body. I've never had a woman body before. Like, I don't know what it's like to see the opposite sex and see an attractive member of the opposite sex and be like, I don't want to hit that. I've never experienced that. That's a lie. That's a lie. Of course I experienced that. But men get the point, you know? Like women who've never been a man before, that's just like, just keep it in your pants. You don't understand how hard that statement is, do you, young lady? Like 90% of the time when men can keep it in their pants is not because they have to. They just too broke. Ain't got no choice. Shoot, man. Anyway, I'm getting into a tangent about other things. The point is, you have not lived enough life, nobody has, to be able to have enough perspective to confidently speak on about a lot of subjects. You know what I mean? Like I've said this before, but a lot of people have a problem with transgendered people. You know what I mean? I've never had a problem with it. I just needed it to make sense to me. And it took a second, but it makes sense. It makes total sense to me. Like when I was younger, it made no sense because I looked at the world like black and white. If you were born with a dingling, you're a man. If you're born with a coochie, you're a woman. And that's just what it was. It took me realizing that we basically exist in three parts, right? You got your mental, which is your brain, is your computer. You know what I mean? That kind of like keeps stuff running. It runs completely different than your personality. Your personality is the other thing. It's like your, I don't know, I don't want to call it a soul, but it's the thing that it's you. It's your personality. It's your like and dislike of things. It's you. It's not the computer. It's you. And then you have your body, which interacts with the rest of the world, right? So I know for a fact your brain and your body can be like the wires can get crossed up. You know what I mean? So your brain will be like, move your leg and your arm will go like this. And like it's people with certain disease and stuff like that where it causes the brain and the body to not mesh well, So if that's a possibility, then it's also possible for your personality and your body to not mesh well, Like like you wake up, I know I'm a girl, but I'm looking at a dingling right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm a girl, but this dingling looks at my face like, are you sure? Because I'm a real live dingling. And vice versa. You like, man, I feel like I'm a man. I think I'm a man, but these titties is tittying right now. Like I get it, and it makes sense. And since I've never had that problem, I've always felt like a man, and my body and my consciousness is always meshed together. I don't get the chance to talk about people who are experiencing that, you know? I don't get to say a negative thing about transgender people because I've never experienced that. Now, I can say I don't like anybody who can't take a joke. I don't like anybody who feels that their plight is like more deserving of attention than anybody else's. Like that kind of gets on my nerves. It's a little irritating. Um because like I would like to support and help everybody, but I don't have a lot of patience for people who don't have a lot of patience for others, you know? Like if a person comes out and they're like, "Oh, you misgendered me and you deserve the worst things. You need to get fired from your job." And all, like that drives me up a wall. People who like, even if you purposefully misgender somebody, like you got the First Amendment. You know what I mean? Like you're an asshole, but it's a protected amendment. You don't have to have everybody step in line with what you want in the world. You know what I mean? Like if somebody doesn't do what you want them to do or call you what you want them to call you or behave in the way you want them to behave, that's just not how the world works. And the same way you would like people to respect you, you gotta respect people and respect their opinions, even if they're completely wrong. That's their opinion and they get to have it, you know? So perspective. The reason I want to talk about it mostly today is because the Jehovah Witnesses use perspective, an incorrect perspective, to control us. For instance, right now they've been using this thing to where they keep saying, "Look how bad the world is. Look how terrible the world is. Look how awful the world is." And I'm just looking. I'm just like, like 100 years ago, uh, people were just like dying at 30, like on average. Like people were not living that long. People were like dying from like diarrhea and the flu and just weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because technology was not as good as it is now. And I also believe that, yeah, people were uh, doing crimes and doing all type of other crazy stuff back in the day, but you didn't have a camera phone in everybody's hand that can record it and put it out at the instant it happens. Like if somebody got beaten up in Africa, I would never know about it. But now if it happens, it's literally on Twitter within like 2 seconds of it happening. And by the time it goes viral and reach my algorithm, boom, there you go. It's just the world we live in. That's just how things work. And as long as things work that way, what can I say, man? It's really not as bad as they try to make it seem. And they need it to be bad because everything else that they said was gonna happen hasn't happened. You know what I mean? Oh, the world is gonna blow up. Let me see, there's gonna be war and pestilence and all this other stuff. I mean, there is war. There is pestilence and all that other stuff. But not like they said it was. They were talking about the world is gonna end. It's gonna be over. Everybody gonna die if you don't love Jehovah. If you don't like tell everybody that you was out here fornicating, you gonna die in the fiery lake of fire. I ain't never seen a lake of fire. I guess lava. I guess that would be a lake of fire. But the point is, they try to use your perspective on the world against you. And the reason I find that so interesting is because they've engineered your perspective. They said, "Oh, anybody who's not a Jehovah's Witness, don't hang out with them." So that's an entire perspective you don't get to have. Oh, yeah, these events and stuff, anything that is not like, going to college and all that stuff, yeah, we don't allow that. That's another perspective you're not allowed to enjoy and be able to speak on. Just so many things. It's so many things. I know in the comments, just write every time the Jehovah's Witness was like, "Yo, you should not do this." And you can add that to another list of perspectives that you did not get to enjoy. And the goal in life is to get as many as possible so you can be as educated as possible, so you can be as informed as possible. Like, more knowledge is always a good thing. It always helps. You know what I'm saying? It's not like hurtful. It's always helpful. The more knowledge you get And the more you can like just learn the world and learn how the world works, the better things go for you. I'm sorry, I keep looking at myself. Whenever I do this, I'm looking at myself because I got a fresh haircut. So I've been like, oh, look at me. I look cute today. You see how easy I get distracted? That's my problem. My perspective is every now and then I think I look cute and I be like, I'm gonna make me a video. And I'm talking about perspective. I've been trying to make this video for like, I don't know, a long time. Because it's something that's just been on my mind. Like, really, perspective is so important. So important. Like, for instance, in America, the Democrats and Republicans don't get along at all. And a lot of it comes down to perspective. A lot of people look and get their information off the internet. Huge problem. Because whatever your algorithm supports, that's what you're going to see. And when you look at it like that, you say, why don't these people see the same things I'm seeing? Like, these people are clearly crazy. You could see that and have it told to you like that, and you could still believe something different when you don't realize the other person's algorithm is showing them something completely different. Not to mention people's biases and everything else. At the end of the day, when you realize that your perspective is not as important as you think it is, you get to, like I say, it's a cheat code. You could say, let me look at it from a different angle. Let me see why you believe that. And it adds to the amount of knowledge you have, and it helps you going forward. Like, for instance, man, and I'm kind of going off into another tangent here, but I ain't talked to y'all in a long time. I miss y'all. I'm get in some trouble right now, okay? I'm getting some trouble. Like, most people know I don't like Trump. I never liked him. He's never been, I've never liked the guy. And right now, he has started a war with Iran, him and Israel. And I gotta say, like, kind of support it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like him. I don't like the way he did it or anything like that. But that regime, it's a terrorist regime. You know, they're like, no, you shouldn't negotiate. We negotiate with terrorists now? I don't know if I like that. I know that, Iran be doing not Iran. Iran do crazy stuff, but Israel is like, they do crazy stuff too. But also, and this is where I go into my little tangent, right? So listen to me good, right? So if America can regime change Iran, and they can get somebody in there that, looks out for like America's interests, right? The people of Iran used to get it cracking before the 70s. Like, I mean, they was living it up. They was getting money. People was free. Everything was great. They trying to go back to that. And yeah, they were being supported by the West when they were enjoying that type of lifestyle. So I could see that. Now, if they get the regime to change, it does a couple things. One, if they can get ownership of the Strait of Hormuz, and this is like geopolitics, so if you don't understand it, just let me go off my perspective, all right? And if they can control the Strait of Hormuz, if they can limit the amount of oil and gas, natural gas that China can get, it will probably negate them from attacking to Taiwan, and it will put even more pressure on Russia to end the war against Ukraine. It's like a win-win-win scenario. And it would like stop a lot of the conflict in the Middle East, because a lot of them people who are fighting each other and stuff were supported by Iran. Like, this is not anything that's debated. So if they can get a regime change of Iran, and we don't have to lose too many American soldiers, man, that's kind of fire. Damn near Nobel Peace Prize worthy. That would suck. Because this guy, I don't like him because of ICE. I don't like him because of like his policies and his disrespect of like, norms and laws. Like the fact that he even went to war without the Congress approval. Like, he breaks the law, okay? Let's not act like he don't. He breaks the law. And I'm not a fan, but I kind of support this war a little bit. I kind of support it. Because like I don't like terrorists. I don't know when people got so cool with terrorists. I love the like Iranian people. They seem cool as hell. I love the Palestinians. They seem cool as hell. But the Houthis and the Iran regime that's running the country, and I don't like terrorists. I just don't like terrorists. I like the people, but I don't like terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm wrong, let me know. I don't like the way Iran do stuff. I keep saying Iran. I don't like the way Israel treat the Palestinians. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like how they like kind of kick them around, force them to do stuff they don't want to do, take their land and like kind of bully them. I don't like that what Israel does, but also I don't care because I don't live over there. I mean, the genocide stuff I care about because, you know, killing people and like babies and stuff. I don't like that stuff. But like, you know, the other stuff, not my problem. I'm sorry. It should be my problem. I should be better than that. I should be. I got bills to pay though. I got a family to raise. I don't care. I just want stuff to work good, you know? Like I would feel much better if Iran was not the regime running things, you know? And I feel even better if this dog wasn't laying on my folded clothes. Oh, by the way, I got another dog. Say hi, other dog. Oh, you phony. She phony baloney. She phony baloney. Sushi. Why you so phony baloney? Phony baloney. Phony baloney. Can you believe that? Anyway, let me wrap up this video. Perspective is this. In conclusion, your perspective is not as important as you think it is. Even if you think you're 100% right, it's not always true. Even if like you're like, yeah, 1 + 1 that equals 2. No, it doesn't. If I take one bunny, put him on an island, next day come back, take another bunny, put him on an island. When I come back in 9 months, are you telling me it's only going to be 2 bunnies there? Because 1 + 1 equals 2, right? No, it could be 1,000 bunnies. Maybe not 1,000, but there'd be a lot of them marks. They'd be, you know, banging. Or it could be no bunnies. Like if it's 2 male bunnies, they might kill each other. Or, you know, they can get eaten by. It's just 1 + 1 don't always equal 2. That's my point. Perspective is always demanding of questions and more information, you know? So as long as you're getting information, get as much information as you can, and it improves your life. Make good decisions, not bad decisions. It's your boy Jay the Comedian. Holla at your guala. Deuces. Ooh, I keep looking at myself. I'm goofy in the mud.